My name is Caydence, and I was in New Zealand for, thankfully, a year. It was only supposed to be 6 months, but I was able to stay for a year, so thank you. I lived with one other American and pretty much all Germans other than that, which was very, very cool. We were building different shelters or fixing fences or really whatever was needed around the camp. So it was very active, just having the kids do lots of activities all the time. So if we were working with the kids for a day, we'd be there from 9 to 5 all day working different activities. There'd be 4 different courses throughout the day of activities. Living Springs was amazing about letting us travel. They really wanted us to be able to explore the country while we were there. And they'd give us at least one long weekend a month where we could go travel wherever we wanted. Although if we had time off, if we requested time off, it would most likely be accepted. They were very supportive about everything. I mean, anything you could have possibly needed in New Zealand, we got from Living Springs. Hiking is very, very big in New Zealand. They had hiking shoes for us. We had hiking sticks too. Literally anything that you needed. I got a snowboard from New Zealand and I was able to go snowboarding there too. So they were more than happy to help us travel anywhere we needed to or wanted to. We went to a rugby game, which is pretty common in New Zealand. We had some of the kids that would come in, they would perform a dance for us that's called the haka, and it is a cultural dance that they would perform for years to show appreciation. And I also actually have something that Living Springs gave me. When I left, we had a little goodbye party and they gave everyone who was leaving this greenstone necklace, which is also very important to New Zealand, and it's supposed to mean strength, and I couldn't just buy this. In their culture, it has to be gifted to me, and it's the most meaningful thing that can be gifted to someone in New Zealand, which was very, very cool. What I enjoyed the most was definitely living in that house. I'm an only child, so I never really had siblings or anything like that. And then to jump into living in a house with 8 other people was definitely a challenge. And we had 2 bathrooms as well, so that was definitely a challenge as well. It was my favorite part. I met some of the coolest people I could have ever met. Everything worked out perfectly. I mean, we loved everyone in the house. Everyone got along. The work was new and exciting and perfect. Keeping the motivation throughout the whole year. Coming back to America was definitely a culture shock. I know everyone talked about, and you don't realize it until you actually get home. And I think it also made me want to have an experience like this again, because the year there's lots of ups and downs, and there's goods and bads, and then you come home and it's I really, really miss it. And I really miss being able to socialize with a lot of people outside of my culture. Especially now I'm in a very small town in South Carolina. You don't really meet a lot of people outside of America, and I really miss that, just being able to interact with a lot of different people. I want to keep finding different ways to at least travel or volunteer around the world. After working with kids especially, but then working with just a bunch of different people, it made me very interested in psychology and how other people's brain works, and just being able to sit down and talk with all these very drastically different people was very, very eye-opening. It really, really opened up my mind on how it doesn't matter how different we are. Everyone is very surprised to hear that anyone, or especially someone so young, would go overseas for a year, because that's not a very big thing in America. I think it'd be very cool if it was. Most of the people I meet are very shocked that I was overseas for a year, especially being from such a small town. It's really not something that you would expect. When I was in high school, at least, it really wasn't something that people talk about. After school, it's really just going to university or trade school or whatever, and no one really talks about volunteering. I would definitely, and I have recommended this volunteer year to everyone that I interact with. I think it is amazing. It is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So thank you again. I'm not sure if I said thank you, but thank you very much.